What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Before this video starts, I really want to say thank you to all my regular subscribers, the ones that tune in every single time I upload a new video. It doesn't matter if I take a month, it doesn't matter if I take 2 months. Those of you guys that are always notified, I really want to say thank you guys for always showing support. But in this video, what I did was I did kind of like a texture top on top, and then I did a nice fade on the side, and I did line them up in the front. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned. Alright, you guys, so like I said, we are doing a texture top. So I'm first going to begin with working on the top of his hair. So right here, I'm just wetting my client's hair to get it ready to go ahead and trim down with my scissors. Once I do that, I'm gonna start to grab a section in the very front, use that as my guide, work that all the way to the back, and then follow it and match it to each side. Alright, you guys, so now that I trimmed down the top, I'm gonna actually go back in and apply some point cuts, and by doing that, we're really gonna get that textured style that we want for the finished look. Alright, so now the very next step that I always like to do is I like to make sure that I style my client's hair. Anytime I'm doing like this type of crop top type look, I always like to style it. That way the top is exactly the shape that I want it to be, and then I can work on the fade and blend it in straight to the top. So here I'm using my Dyson blow dryer, and I'm gonna be making sure that I'm making it messy as well, and also just directing the hair in whatever direction that I want it to go to. So for the product that I'm using for this haircut is the level 3 styling powder dust. This was actually my first time trying this product. It is actually pretty good. I did notice that it leaves the hair kind of like a stained white look to it. Maybe I just had to like really rub it in a lot more, but yeah, that's one thing I did notice, but it does work really well. But to apply it, I'm really just opening up his hair and making sure that I get the texture powder deep inside to the roots, and then just kind of go back in with my hand and really mess up the hair even more. Alright, you guys, so now to go ahead and begin the fade, I have my number 2 guard with my lever all the way open, and this is basically just going to be to knock down the bulk on the side. Now to go ahead and begin the bald fade, I have my trimmers, and I'm using my Andis cordless T outliner. This is a trimmer that I prefer to use. It's just so small and it's super strong, and it makes sure that it cuts every single hair. It just works for me, but you guys can use whatever trimmer you guys use to go in and knock down all the bulk. Oh, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried to apply a GTX blade on these cordless T-outliners, but if you guys haven't, I definitely recommend you guys to do that. That's gonna make them hit a whole lot harder. So now to make the fade nice and bald, it wouldn't be complete without using my Andis Pro-Foil shaver. I'm gonna go in and kind of clean it up. I'm not gonna try to touch the top line as much as I can. Instead, once I get towards the top, I'm gonna actually go with the grain. That way it's not cutting too close. So now here I have no guard on my clipper, and I have the lever all the way open, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a guideline by going up an inch. So one thing I find that helps me get rid of the bottom line a lot is by going back in with my trimmers that I use to set in the guideline with, and just kind of bump up the very bottom line just to help me blend it out a little bit more. So now here to work out the bottom line, I'm gonna be working kind of in quarters, but starting with the lever all the way closed, I'm gonna be flicking up about 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm gonna open my lever halfway and continue to blend up another 1/4 of an inch, and that should pretty much blend out the bottom line completely. Alright you guys, so now for my next step, I have my zero guard attached to my clipper with the lever all the way open, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a new guideline by going up about 1/2 inch. So now using the lever all the way closed, I'm gonna go in and attack the bottom line to try to blend it out as much as I can. So here I'm going back and doing a little bit of detail work since the zero guard closed didn't fully get rid of the bottom line. So I'm going in, playing with my lever just to go ahead and do that detail work. So now to move on to the next step, I have my number 1 guard, and once again starting with the lever all the way open, I'm gonna go up another 1/2 inch, but making sure that I'm staying underneath the section that I did my 2.5 guard with, because the 1.5 guard is shorter than the 2.5, so I don't want to raise up the fade any more than I have to. Now here, using the lever all the way closed, I'm gonna go in and attack the bottom line. Here I went back to my 1/2 guard or my 0 guard, and once again doing a little bit of detail work. Sometimes one line isn't going to fully get rid of one line, so it's very important that as soon as you guys see a mistake, you guys always want to correct it right then and there, because you know exactly what guard you're going to need to use to get rid of the line. And here I'm actually going another step further and took off my 0 guard just to really do that detail work to get that perfect fade. Now, if you guys have watched my videos a lot, you guys will know I swear by my clipper over comb. I pretty much use the clipper over comb on every single haircut that I do. So yeah, I'm using my clipper over comb with the lever all the way open to go ahead and blend in the fade to the top. I just feel like using the clipper over comb, you save so much time instead of using all the guards. So I definitely recommend you guys learning how to use the clipper over comb. So for my client's hairline, I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. He has a pretty decent hairline to begin with. So I'm gonna just go in and clean up all the little straggling hairs that I see on his hairline. But you guys, that was the cut. I want to thank you guys once again for sticking out all the way to the end. I really appreciate you guys for watching. And if you guys liked it, please hit that thumbs up. Also leave your guys' comments in the comment section down below. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Once again, I really appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.